Robert Miller here, application specialist at Parsons Audio. And this year we are showing the very soon to be released Avid S1, next generation small control surface. So along with the dock, it makes a really nice combination of a tactile control surface to control Pro Tools, or for that matter, any Yukon-enabled workstation. So as you see, we have one S1 here as one dock, but we're able to actually expand this up to 4 S1s and a dock. And right now, the S1 also has an iPad in this kind of holder for it. I had previously a Android unit here, which is cross-platform, so Pro Tools Control, Avid Audio Control will work with Android devices as well when it ships in another few weeks. But the battery died on it, and I'm just recharging it right now. So what we're looking at here is on the dock is an iPad Pro, and if I go through all of the different views, here I have a tracks view where I can see all of the tracks that are in this particular session. And if I select a track, here's a electric guitar track. If I go to the channel view now, I can take a look at the channel view on the dock. And if I take a look at the EQ, now I have control of the EQ. And as I grab the EQ knob here, you'll see, it's going to bring up the interface. And there, if we take a look over at Pro Tools, you'll see now it's brought up the plugin, my channel strip, and I can have control over, the gain, the frequency, and the Q. So if you look over here on this channel view, I have the same set of controls over here for EQ, and I can go and I can see the EQ on the electric guitar track, and if I want, I can go by hitting the dynamics. Now I have the dynamics, so now I can actually control there's my ratio, and I can get at my compressor threshold. So you'll see I have the ability of seeing the same type of display on the tablet device here for the dynamics. And if I come back over here, now I have the pan. So I can toggle between the EQ, dynamics, and pan. And of course I can see, the inputs, the track name, the automation status, the output, and any group that it's assigned to all here. So what you have here is a tremendous amount of rich visual feedback, just like any of our higher end control surfaces, which is the Avid S6, as well as the new, just shipping now, Avid S4. So it's basically, once you learn this type of interface with Yukon and control over Pro Tools, you can move between any of the control surfaces from Avid. So that's the S1, the S3, the S4, the S6, and by the way, this is all works as well too with any folks who still have one of the artist series, artist mix there as well too. So yeah, and the other thing that we're showing here is the Avid Matrix, which is a interface for Pro Tools. So it's connected up via the DigiLink connectors to my HD Native Thunderbolt, and I'm controlling my entire studio environment here. All of the speakers, all of my monitors, all of my different speaker sets can all be controlled here via the Dadman software, which is running on the Mac as well too. So you can see here I have 8 inputs in this matrix and 16 outputs. I have a couple of monitors being sent, and I'm sending one of the Q sends here via Dante to this Focusrite, headphone amplifier. So quite a bit of control, and at a really fantastic price point. So that's kind of a real rough overview of what we're showing here at the Expo. So thanks so much.